morning. This is an unboxing video for Fractal Design Define R5 computer case, and this is the windowed side panel edition. And first, let's read the product specification. It says drive bay capacity 2 times 5.25 inches optical drive and 8 times 3.5 HDD for the big ones. And it's also compatible for 2.5 SSD compatible, so you can put 8 times and 2 dedicated 2.5 SSD positions. So a lot of storage capacity there. So for expansion slots, you have 7 PCI slots, motherboard ATX, micro ATX, mini ATX, and front interface can have 2 times USB 3.0 and 2 times USB 2.0, ED in and out, power button, reset button, and fan controller. And for power supply, we have ATX PSU up to 170 millimeters with the bottom 140 millimeter fan. So power supply is 300 millimeter, can be installed bottom fan. Graphics compatibility is 310 millimeters, and graphics card up to 440 millimeters. So make sure that all your graphics cards are compatible, but I think it will be compatible for the 440 millimeters for if you remove the hard disk cage, and can support up to 180 millimeters for your liquid coolers. And so what else? Yep. And this is all your cooling systems for front. Fractal Design can be 140 millimeter. Your fans and your tap. Yeah, you know, water. This one is important. The water cooling compatibility. It says in front you have up to 360 or 280 millimeter rads, and the top 360 or 420 millimeter rads, and bottom is 240 millimeter rads, and the rear is 140 millimeter rads. So that's it. And now let's try to unbox the Define R5 window version. Okay, one side down, and then the next side. And just a quick tip, always remove or always check this part, because usually it's always in, and when you pull it out it will block the styro inside. So just put one finger in, lift, and you're good to go. Same on the other side. Full case of the Define R5. Comes in with some thick styros with it. So the tabs are checked. Put it down. Put it up. And there we have it. So let's try removing it and see the beauty of this case. Okay, so now we've removed all the plastics and the styro. It comes with the user guide manual, and yeah, you'll see. This has all your warranty cards and stuff. So this one comes with a thumb screw. So let's check. Okay, so for now, let's try to open the case onto the side first. So usually for normal computers you just have to pull this one up, right? But the Define R5 is quite unique. You just have to pull this side off, or pull this lever, this action, and then it just pops out. There we have it. That's the whole inside case. So the drive base, like they said, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And then if you pull it out, you can put an M.2 or an SSD here, the 2.5 SSD, and the hard disk drive on top. So yeah, very accessible for storage. And it comes with metal too. This is not plastic. This is metal with the Fractal Design logos up front. Beautiful case. Yeah. And we have one fan 140mm installed in front or in the back and in front. So for the front we have one fan installed in front, and it seems to be 140mm and comes with this beautiful mesh for the dust protector with Fractal logo design up front. And we have this new sound dampers on the door side, so you'll see that your case will not have any vibrations. Okay, so up top we have two drive bays for your DVD drives, but usually now we don't use it, but it's still nice to have. So if you're planning to put like a DVD writer or a Blu-ray reader or Blu-ray writer, it's nice to have. So up top we have the headphone jack, the microphone jack, the reset switch, the power switch, and two 2.0, USB 2.0, and 3 USB 3.0. So at the side I'm guessing this one is just a pull to the back. Oh no, pull out, sorry. So this one is a pull out. There you go. So this side panel is very heavy indeed, because they installed like a sound dampening mesh again at the back. So see, you can even hear it closer. There you go. So all the vibrations here, I know that this computer build will be super quiet. So at the back again we have two SSD mounts for your 2.5 SSDs. So, and the rubber grommets are also hard. It will be nice and not droopy and stuff. So it will be good. Comes with your Fractal Design cable management ties, so you don't have to use cable ties anymore. These are the mounts or your pins for your fans. It's actually 3 pins, so it's not PWM, but you can actually configure it on how your motherboard goes for the speed for the fans. So the power for your LED, for the switches, and that's it. And the usual IOs, let's see what we have: the USB 3.0 port, USB port, HD audio, reset switch, the pins, reset switch, HDD, LDD, power LED, and power switch. So those are the only cables that you'll see here in this case. And that's it. And moving now to the back side. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 PCI slots that you can get for your motherboard or your video cards, so you can run it 2-way, 3-way SLI, or 3-way crossfire. It's all up to you. And moving on to the bottom side, or so the inside of the case first. So we can fit ATX, micro ATX, and a mini ATX case or a motherboard. And it has another Fractal Design logo over here. So it's just shouting that this case is shouting that this is all Fractal Design. And yeah, there's a groove over here. If you can see it, there's like a going down groove over here. So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but so it just means that your motherboard will sit flush on the case, and it will look like one big unit inside. So This will be very beautiful if you have a good RGB or liquid cooling setup with this case. And let's look at the bottom. So at the bottom we have a very interesting mesh down here. So let's see if we can remove it. Yeah, it pulls up to the front, so there we go. So we can actually put a 360mm radiator down here or fill it with fans. This actually is for your power supply, I'm sorry, so maybe 240 without the drive cages up here. So you can put your power supply down so the fan pulls in cool air from the underneath it and then blows it in the back. And don't worry about the dust because the mesh is quite fine, so the dust usually is not gonna pass air, but maybe some micro dust can go inside. So yeah, you just have to take care of this one. Maybe clean it once a month or 2 times a month, and just to put it back, just slide it in and it locks in. Now, so that's it. That is the tear down and build of. Oh, okay, so I forgot one thing about the top. So for the top here, for the top portion right over here, there's, I think it seems to be a clip on. Yep, it's a clip on. So you can pull it out and then it will show you the mesh side up top. So same here. There we go. Up to here. And can't seem to find the other one. There we go. So this one has the clip way at the back of the case, so you have to put your fingers right between here to really remove the clip from the side right over here. So then you will now have access to this mount. But the problem is, if you're planning to put your radiator up top or fan mount up top or exhaust or intake, make sure to remove the covers, because the covers are again meshed with sound dampeners. So I think it will be pretty airtight up top. So yeah, if you just want to be silent, you're built to be silent, just put this one. Or if you want to go crazy and put some big ass radiators up top, that will be good. So I'm guessing it will take 120 to 140 for a single. Dowel is about 240 to 280 and up to 360 or the bigger. Showed you how to remove the top covers, and now I'm gonna show you how to put it back, just in case you don't need it anymore for if you're not planning to put a radiator up top. So again, these are meshed. So just a quick reminder, if you're planning to put a radiator up top, make sure to remove this, because this one will keep your computer silent. At the same time, it blocks air movement up here. So I made a mistake while removing these covers actually. So again, Motivent by Fractal Design, always go from the front going to the back, because we have a ceiling here which will go and lock it all in place. And remember, these two have edges and this one has none. So this one will be the last one that we will put in the case. So let's try putting it back together now. So front first, clip to the left and then right. Don't do it at the same time or it might break the pins or the clips might break off, so that will be nasty. So yeah, there we go. And then the round one, comes in last. So let's have to, there's a clip right here, slide right in, then clip. So now this is the full case review or teardown for the Fractal Design R5 or Define R5 computer case with side window. So yeah, that's it. So please, if you like the video, put like. If you don't like the video, dislike. And remember, share for more videos. Thanks guys.